It is I, Rosa, Lady Capricorn Tarot here. And in this video, we're going to be talking about soul searching, okay? The 7 ways to uncover your true path, right, guys? As with all my videos of interesting topics that are non-tarot, I do have a playlist where this video will be featured. And, you guys can go catch this video there if you're doing the replay. And you can also, show love to the playlist while you're there. And just check out the other videos that I've worked so hard to research and bring to you here on YouTube in short videos, okay? This video will be no different. I'm going to try and make this video, as short as possible. Now, guys, the source where I researched this topic will be linked in the description box below, as I have been doing with all of my other videos, okay, guys? All that being said, if you like what I do here, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Also, hitting that notification bell so you guys will be alerted when I post a video, premiere video, and when I go live. All right, guys, let's get into this. So let's talk a little bit about soul searching, okay? So, article states, you feel lost in life. You're sick of your job, your relationships are mediocre at best, right, guys? Your friendships are boring and empty, and you feel like dead inside. Okay, and you've lost your zest for life. And guys, as a human being, we have all felt one way or the other as far as these descriptions go. I know I have. Okay, I'm not perfect, I am human, and yes, I have felt maybe one or more of these situations here. Okay, so can you relate to any of these feelings or experiences? I can. Okay, if you can, you might be going through an increasingly common experience known as an existential crisis. Oh my God, that's a tongue twister for me. Okay, so in other words, okay, you're at the crossroads of your life. Okay, guys, you're feeling stuck and you're starting to crave more meaningful existence. And I think this is very indicative of when you start going through your spiritual awakening, you start to feel this way. At least for me, that was my experience. Okay, I started feeling this way. So what's the solution for this gnawing angst, right, that you're going through? So here we go with soul searching. So what is soul searching? So article states, you might have heard this term before, but not even given it much attention or importance. Okay, in this video, I'm going to point out, okay, 2 things. That number 1, you came across this video for a reason. Okay, so you could be going through this soul searching experience and not even know what you're going through. Okay, and the second point is, soul searching is a vital part of every life journey in this world. And I told you that, guys. I told you every single person in this world, as a human being, you will be feeling one or all of these that I described a few minutes ago. Okay, so let's talk about what does soul searching actually mean. Article states, to put it simply, soul searching is the quest to answer life's problems and questions. Okay, when most people refer to soul searching, okay, they are talking about uncovering truth and happiness by questioning our thoughts, habits, and motivations. But soul searching also has a deeper meaning, guys. Okay, at its core, soul searching is a desire to return to the center of your being. So quite literally, it is a journey to find your soul and reconnect with your true nature. Okay, it is a spiritual path, and usually it marks the beginning of the spiritual awakening journey. And I said that, guys. Okay, so let's talk about why soul loss is the root cause of soul searching. Okay, again, soul loss. So article states, why do some of us have such intense visceral desire to soul search, to find what is meaningful, true, authentic, and deep? The answer is soul loss. Okay, when we are disconnected from our souls, we feel anxious, depressed, lonely, isolated, and chronically dissatisfied with life. To overcome this pain, we need to reconnect with the deepest, rawest, most alive, and fundamental part of ourselves. Okay? Indigenous and shamans, okay, those cultures for thousands of years have known about the phenomenon of soul loss. Okay? And it's an increasing epidemic in our society. In our age of technology, in a society run on materialistic ideals and egotism, we're becoming increasingly disconnected from the wild, raw, and primal center of our being. Okay? So let's talk about what exactly is soul loss. Okay? Well, article states there are many causes of soul loss. Some of the common reasons are childhood trauma, okay, whether that be physical, emotional, mental, or sexual abuse, SA, divorce, immigration, death in families, abandonment, okay, bullying, etc. Number 2, adult trauma, which includes job loss, poverty, again, SA, I don't want to say it again, violence, mental health issues, isolation, accidents, death of loved ones, discrimination, etc. Number 3, social conditioning. Number 4, religious brainwashing. Overuse of technology, okay, entertainment, for example, a form of numbing. It's a form of numbing and escapism, right? That we turn to, like, our phones, computers, and then entertainment, whether that be social media, TV, okay, guys, that type of stuff. Another point is materialism. And the last point listed here is scientific values and structure of society, okay? And as the article states, the list can go on, okay? So the article states, essentially anything that threatens our physical, mental, or emotional survival, okay, and any addictive one-sided suppressive ideology or habit causes soul loss, okay, guys? As a result, most of us feel a nagging, looming feeling that sometimes is wrong, okay? I'm sorry, let me do this again. So, as a result, most of us feel a nagging, looming feeling that something is wrong, all right? Something is missing. We're not happy with ourselves, okay, or our lives, no matter how popular, successful, or attractive we are, okay? Something is always missing. And what's missing is the connection we have with our soul, which is the doorway to our true nature. Okay? The truth is that most people in society are lost souls. Okay? They don't know about, aren't interested in, and have never dipped into the vast waters of their true nature. Instead, they operate solely from the ego, the false self that was constructed since childhood to defend against the overwhelming magnitude of life. Okay, guys? Article also states, even when such people do begin to hear the longing of the soul to break free and be seen, they suppress it. And structures in society that reinforce mindlessness and soullessness, because it's easier, it's less intimidating, and less confronting, okay? So the article just says that, society reinforces these feelings in us, guys, okay? Which is why there's a lot of people out here that are walking around lost souls. If you run into a homeless person on the street, that could very possibly be a lost soul. They don't know, like, they don't know what they want, what they're looking for, and it doesn't have to be a homeless person, but it could be anybody. It could be from all walks of life. So article states, but eventually the longing becomes so intense that they have no choice but to listen. Okay, this is the beginning of the spiritual awakening process, the dismantling of the ego, and the blossoming of our soul, which longs to reunite with our true nature as spirit or consciousness, okay? Now, article states, however, there's an in-between place, a limbo, okay? This is a space where lost souls dwell, okay? So there's this, before you get from one into the other, you're going to be trapped in this limbo type state. So the article states, in this limbo, a dance between the old dissolving and the new not yet coming into being is deeply felt. We need to feel stuck. We tend to feel stuck, lost, empty, alone, and scared. There is the temptation to go back to old ways of being, but at the same time, there's a profound sense of dissatisfaction with everything. Okay? If you're stuck in limbo, you might experience the following symptoms, okay? And I'm going to go through the 19 signs that you're a lost soul. Okay, guys? So if you can resonate with one or two, even three of these, okay, you could be a lost soul, or you are a lost soul, okay? Number one, you feel constantly lethargic and fatigued. Number two, you have no motivation and feel restless, okay? Number three, you feel alone. Number four, you feel unhappy with your life. Number five, you crave for something more. Number six, you've become the outsider or black sheep of the family. Number seven, you're frequently irritable and moody. Number eight, you're undergoing a midlife or quarter life crisis, okay? Number nine, you're more prone to addictions. Number 10, you struggle with self-loathing. Number 11, you keep trying to numb the pain, but nothing works. Number 12, you feel fundamentally broken. And number 13, you struggle with existential depression and anxiety. Guys, I apologize. This word I cannot get out, okay? Number 14, you feel like something is missing within you. Number 15, you're bored and dissatisfied with others and life. Number 16, you feel stuck and stranded. Number 17, you struggle with feeling empty inside. Okay, number 18, you don't know who you are anymore. And number 19, you want to know what the point of everything is. Okay, so guys, if you can relate to this, okay, you're not alone. Okay, quite possibly there's many people out there that feel the same way, including myself. Like some of these points I could relate to. So I could be a lost soul or still searching for things. So I'm throwing myself in that batch, okay, guys? So anyway, let's talk about how to practice soul searching, okay? They list 7 paths, okay? Article states, soul searching in the spiritual sense of the term goes much deeper than just hopping on a plane to Bali, right? Nevertheless, it is the most worthy and important pursuit in existence. What could be more vital than connecting with your innate, fundamental spiritual essence? Well, if you're seeking to answer questions to mundane issues like, what job do I, what job do I suit? Should I get married, etc.? Then perhaps the below recommendations won't satisfy you. Okay, so I'm gonna go through these recommendations, okay, per the article. So the article goes on to say, on the other hand, if you're looking to dive deep, learn how to find yourself and how to be true to your nature, your true nature, here are the points they're listing, okay? Number 1, make friends with solitude. Okay, solitude will be your greatest ally when it comes to soul searching. Be a lone wolf. How else can you listen to the whispers of your soul in a chaotic, noisy world? The answer is that it's extremely difficult unless you have undergone years of rigorous meditation training, okay? Which, mind you, most people haven't, okay? I don't know of any. Make regular time and space to spend with yourself away from others. No technology interruptions either, okay, guys? Think about dedicating 10 minutes to half an hour or more each day to an activity of your choice, okay? You might choose something passive such as meditation, or active such as taking a stroll through the woods, okay, guys? Honor your level of energy and go with it. This is a simple but powerful way of learning how to find yourself. And guys, I already practiced this. Making friends with my solitude. It's not a bad thing to do, guys. In your solitude, you're able to really, think about things. And I think that in this chaotic world, especially me, I live in New York, it's always noisy and, very distracting. This is a great technique. Okay, so the number one is make friends with solitude. Okay, guys. All right, so number two, explore the nature of your ego. Okay, if your soul is your true if your soul is your true undivided essence, your ego is your false self. Okay, it's the mask you present to the world. Okay, so again, the ego is the false you, and most likely what you're presenting to the world on a day-to-day. Your ego is much like a cloud. Okay, it appears to have form, but it changes and morphs constantly. So here's a question that the article is throwing at you. It says, have you ever noticed that you put on different roles with different people? Absolutely. Yep. That's your ego in action, okay? It's not solid, and essentially it is a misrepresentation of who you really are. Okay, there's a lot of people out there that are like that. So the article states, unfortunately, our ego genuinely believes it is who we really are. Because it's so convinced that it's real, it will reject any attempt to dismantle it because it perceives because it perceives that as a death threat. So in other words, the ego doesn't want you to kill it. It doesn't want to die. So that's basically what they're saying here. And so the article goes on to say, so growth of any kind is extremely difficult because the ego is always trying to protect itself. Exploring the nature of your ego, okay, and learning to gently see through it is a crucial step in your soul-searching journey. In fact, it is the single biggest block to tasting and embodying who you really are. To explore the nature of the ego, we need a combination of inner work and soul work, okay? Inner work deals with the dissolving, okay, the blockages in our psyches, while soul work is the practice of surrendering to the divine. Guys, I apologize. My handwriting is very sloppy at times. I apologize. Some ways to explore your ego that combine inner work and soul work includes, these are a few of the ideas that the article states. So number one, journaling. Okay, so again, these are a few ways to explore your ego, okay, that combine inner work with the soul work. Okay, point number one, journaling. Writing down your thoughts, self-beliefs, habits, likes, dislikes, and so on. Number two, self-inquiry. Okay, asking constantly, who am I? And seeing what changes, fades, or dies. Okay, these are your ego elements. Paradoxically, we discover who we are by seeing who we are not. Okay, number three, meditation. Okay, learning how to witness your thoughts and the stories constructed by the mind. Okay, so these three simple practices can have a tremendous impact on your ability to see clearly and experience the truth of who you really are. Okay, let's talk about reconnecting with your child self. Okay, so article states your inner child carries the original qualities of your soul that you were born with. Thankfully, it's not that difficult to reconnect with your inner child. Sorry, guys. So let's talk about ways to tap into your childhood self. So the article has a few points here, and I'm going to run them down for you guys, okay? Number one, write a letter to your inner child. Number two, do an inner child visualization. Okay, there may be many, okay, for free on YouTube. Like you could actually pull out videos on YouTube, okay, of doing inner child visualizations. Okay, they have videos on that. So you're just gonna type in the search inner child visualizations, and you'll probably come up with a billion videos on this on YouTube. You could also research this topic online, okay? Number 3, look at pictures of your inner child, okay? Number 4, do something your inner child loved to do when you were little, right? Approach these activities gently, guys, okay? Make observations about your younger self. Did he or she smile more? Was he or she more in touch with their emotions? Did he or she seem more curious and creative, right, guys? Ask these questions of yourself. Reflect on the you now and the you then. What qualities from your inner child can you integrate more into your life, right? And let's go to point number 4. And guys, all these points are actually falling under ways to tap into your inner childhood self, okay? So we're at point number 4. Reflect, introspect, and visualize, okay? Soul searching is an inward adventure, okay, guys? Therefore, the practices and steps you take toward finding the inner center will often require reflection and introspection. Visualization enhances those two qualities and help you to retrieve knowledge and guidance through the power of imagination. Okay, guys? This example of reflection, This example of reflection, introspection, and visualization is perfect for soul searching as it gets you in touch with your basic aliveness, okay? Listen to or create any visualization that appeals to you. Just make sure it's soul-centered, okay, guys? Number 5, connect with nature and the wilderness within you. Article states, nature is tremendously healing and revitalizing to the human soul. We're an inseparable part of nature. Our blood, bones, hair, skin, and entrails are all stuff of the earth. To get in touch with our basic wilderness, our inner wolf, is to unite with a fundamental quality of the soul, and that can easily be rediscovered in the domain of nature, okay? Article states, it's not difficult to reconnect with nature. All it requires is just a couple of minutes a day outside, mindfully observing the trees, the animals, the clouds, and the sun, okay? The sun rays beaming through the clouds. If you're in the city, like me, there's still the opportunity to connect to nature. Go to the local park, listen to the sounds of nature. It could be in your headset, through your phone, via your phone. Buy a potted plant, which I do. I brought a potted plant. I have one plant at home. When your heart is open, there are endless ways for nature to creep, dig, weave, and sprout its way into your life. Okay, guys? Number 6, ask some soul-searching questions. So, article states, questions are simple and direct ways of finding your personal truth, and living truthfully, okay, is living authentically. It is respecting the nature of your own soul. So the article has some questions, okay, guys, you might like to ask during your soul-searching journey, okay, that might include these following questions, okay? Who am I? What do I want in life? What is the meaning of life? What is my true purpose? What is authentic within me? What does happiness mean to me? What would truly fulfill me? Where is my ego an obstacle? What legacy do I want to leave? What is a soul quality of mine? Okay, guys? So, article states these are only a few examples of soul-searching questions, okay? So, feel free to create and ask your own. Also, you might like to turn these questions into journaling prompts to regularly reflect on and answer, okay? Number 7, find your soul space and place. So, does that sound confusing, guys? Well, I'm going to break this down for you, okay? According to the article, a soul place is a physical location that deeply calls you. It speaks to your soul, okay? That's a soul place. You might feel a sense of nostalgic longing for this place, okay? a sense of deep resonance and almost mystical significance. Now, soul places can be mundane areas such as your backyard, okay, untouched areas such as a place in the wilderness, or holy sites such as Stonehenge, Notre Dame, and Notre Dame Cathedral, etc. You will feel a sense of expansion in these places, deep peace, and like you have finally found home. Okay, what has happened is you found an external representation of the inner heaven within you. That's why soul places touch us so deeply. Okay, guys. Now we're going to talk about your soul space. Okay, I covered your soul place. Here's your soul space. Okay, as opposed to the soul place, okay, on the other hand, is an inner experience of your true nature. So a soul space, okay, is inner, okay, is inside of you, okay, and it's the experience of your true nature. We often inhabit our soul spaces in moments of prayer, contemplation, altered states of consciousness, and deep meditation, okay? To inhabit this soul space, we need to break through the barriers of the ego, various methods of inner work that is doing inner work that is doing side of things. I don't know if that makes sense. I apologize, guys. My notes are very messy. Okay. The other side is being. Okay. We need a practice that helps us to cultivate inner stillness and silence. Okay. Found through the practice of soul work. Okay. The best method for experiencing this state is meditation. Okay, so the article recommends practicing meditation or dwelling in your soul place. Okay, as you discover your soul space in this world, one enhances the other. Okay, in an electric sort of way. A few deep meditations you can experiment with includes using a mantra such as "I am," using the self-inquiry method of "Who am I," or practicing open awareness where you allow all sounds, sensations, and thoughts to rise and fall like waves in the ocean. Okay, to soul search is to be fully human, guys. To embark on the greatest journey of your life, it offers us the spiritual quest. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop here. I don't want this video to be too long. The complete article is listed in the description box below. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you like what I did here, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Also hitting that notification bell so you guys will be alerted when I post a video, premiere video, or when I go live. Okay, guys, until my next video, take care. Have a great day, great evening. Thank you for watching the video. Do know that I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you around in my next video. Bye, guys.